Hello and welcome to this Blackpool Music School video all about Cigar-Box guitars. If you've seen the beginner video, this is just a few more things you can do on the Cigar-Box guitar to make your playing a bit more melodic and interesting for the listener. So let's get started. As you know, we're tuned G, D, G. Now if you strum with me, 1, 2. And then on the third, this is from when you're going from a G to a C chord. You strum open string, I'm not playing the frets, 1, 2. Then on the first fret on the 3, of the second fret on the 4th, and then go into a C chord. It's a nice transition. Did you hear that? Rather than just go. You can do this little transition when it goes something like this. So 1, 2, this is going from a G to a C chord. 1, 2, like that. First fret on the 3, second fret on the 4th, then into a C chord at speed. So we'll go for that again. Normal G chord. 1 and 2 and first fret 3 and fourth on the 4th beat the second fret 4 and then into a C chord. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again very slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C. And that's a little transition from going from the G to a C chord. And of course you can do the reverse. So you're playing a C chord here. You do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Do a C chord. Take this finger off and put that one back 1 fret. Straighten that one out to cover both. Then a G chord. We'll go for that again. So we've got a C chord like that. You do 1 and 2 and. Take your little finger off and use your ring finger for the second. 3 and. Flatten your first finger to cover both of them strings. 4 and then a G chord. So you've got G. Sorry, from C to a G. We'll go for that again. So you do a C chord like that, and you strum 1 and 2 and. Take your little finger off and use your ring finger at the second. 3 and. Take this finger off. And it's them 2 strings at the first, 4 and then a G chord. Again. Bit of swing. And that's how you can go from a C to a G chord. Now you can go from a G to a C chord and a C to a G chord. We can add a bit more variance to it, this time using the right hand. So we're going from a G to a C chord again, so it's that motion. So instead you can strum it 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C. Or you can mix the strums up, so you can go 1 and 2 and 3, 4 C. This time I'm just doing a louder, a down strum on the 3 and the 4. Again, G, nothing on the frets. And 2, and then you go 3, 4, C. So you've got a G chord, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, C chord. At speed. Again. So although I'm not doing the upstroke, this hand is still keeping that rhythm moving up and down. And we can do it as well going from the C to the G. This time we're going to go from the C to the G using the similar strumming pattern we did from G to C. So you got your C chord on like that, and you do 1 and 2 and change fingers at the 2nd fret with your ring finger, 3, flatten both of these at the 1st, 4, G. We'll go for that again. So it's on a C chord, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, G. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, G. G, C chord to C to a G chord. And you can add emphasis using that, then, or. It just adds a little bit more to the playing rather than just continually going. Now we can play a few chords and do a few fancy things with the left hand. Let's focus on the right, because this is where all the rhythm comes from. I am not playing any chords with this hand, I'm merely supporting the neck, so there's nothing there. Basically, this is how you can count your strums. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and... Now it's the same count, you're just fitting a strum in extra. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. But you don't have to do it in bars, you can mix up, you can go 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and... Or 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Or the other way round. 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The choice in 4/4 is up to you. You can do whatever you please. It's important you don't stop the strum. The strum must be constant, whether it's that or... So other things you can do with the strum, you can make the first one going down louder than the rest, like this. This hand again is just supporting the neck. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Or you can do it on the 1 and the 3. 1, 2, and 2, and 1, 2, and 1. 1, everything else in between. If you want to add a calypso feel to the strum, this is what you do. You do 1 and 2 and, you miss the 3 going down and 4 and. So it's the same as going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but you miss the 3 going down, but you must count the rhythm in your head. So if I was counting that, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and. To add a bit more to your strums, you don't have to strum all the strings all the time. You can just tap the top string. Do. So on this time I'm on the 1, forgetting the and coming up, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Or you can do the 1 and the 3. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and. The choice is really yours. That creates like a drone string. That means a note that's constantly going, and does work on these Cigar-Box guitars. It adds that nice sound to them that people have. So we can go 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. So tapping the top string on the low G string, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 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 1. So there's lots of things you can do in 4/4. So we'll go for some of the basics. You can just, this hand's just supporting the neck. Or the calypso one. Most songs you will play are in 4/4. That's 4 beats to the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. But occasionally you will do songs in 3/4. That's 3 beats to the bar. So, or waltz time, as some of you may know. So again, we're just staying on a G chord. For a waltz strum, you can just tap the top string. 1, 1, 2, 3. So tapping on the 1. Then 2, 3 going down. 1. Or you can strum upwards like this. Tap on the top string. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So go for that again. You tap the string on the 1, then 2, 3 going down. 1, 2, 3. Or 1 tap and up 2, 3. I tend to use the down one for this reason. You can do stuff like this. And I just find it a bit easier. So for that strum, this is a more Vienna type strum, the Viennese type of strum. It's got a bit more swing to it. So you tap on the 1, then 2 and 3 and. Together it's tap, down, up, down, up. To the count of 1, 2 and 3 and. 1, 2 and 3 and. One, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 to 1, 2 and 3 and that's how you can do the strums. If I'm being honest, most of you will only ever play in 4/4 or 3/4. They're the most common time signatures. So I hope you found that useful. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Blackpool Music School for more videos. For more information on Blackpool Music School, follow the link down below. It has links to our Twitter pages, Facebook pages, and of course our web page. Until next time, keep playing, keep practicing, and goodbye.